and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to Collision by Stray Kids, which honestly I am so excited about. I've had a few people tell me that this song is absolutely amazing, and I honestly just can't wait to get into it and see what I can expect. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But all that being said, I am just super excited to get into this video, so let's go. Ooh, okay. Already. This little vibe we've got going on, I'm very much here for. Hang on a second, so much amazingness is going on in this song. It's not even a word I don't know, but it is now. Oh my gosh, so many amazing things are happening. Listen, starting out strong with Han and Binny, you already know I love, and then switching to Hyunjin. If you know me, you know that I always say Hyunjin in these songs is like a little hidden gem, and for me, just when he comes in straight after Binny or Han, it just is always going to be an absolutely incredible song, and you just know it, and this one definitely is. Hang on a second though, I've just seen this lyric. In my arms, you suddenly ask, baby, where you from? I said, maybe you? Hey! Hyunjin, what are we saying? Listen, what are these lines? Oh my gosh. I feel like this song is just going to be like a whole bundle of emotions, you know, when it comes to maybe that person that you feel something for. You know, maybe the whole sense of like a collision is like the collision of sort of those feelings maybe. I feel like as well, starting out this song, we had a little bit of a moment there with Han and Binny, didn't we? Talking about, you know, like, please don't cry. You know, I don't want to see you cry. I don't want to see you hurt. Maybe those feelings are causing a bit of like a rift, maybe. I don't know. But I'm just honestly loving the whole vibe of this song. The whole beat and the rhythm is everything. Oh, hang on a second, because Chan's voice, number one, is actually so gorgeous, right? But number two, I look back on our romantic memories and they disintegrate like smoke disappearing into the sky. Oh my gosh. So I feel like this is definitely going to be that sense of like heartbreak, collision of those feelings all sort of just like crumbling down after a while, you know? Maybe a situation's happened and we've just literally, you know, entered into that stage of just absolute heartbreak now. Like I look back on our memories and now all I see when I look at those memories is all of that beauty, all of that love and light that we shared now just like literally disappears into nothing, basically into that sky, you know? Oh, wow. But that is so, the imagery they create, like disintegrating like smoke disappearing into the sky, that is like poetry. That is absolutely gorgeous. It just is. It's almost like that memory of you just fades into the darkness, you know? The night sky is like the darkest of depths that you could think of, you know? It's like all of those memories now are just literally lost in that darkness. I love that little vocal on the romantic. A little sorry babe in the back. Oh, let's go back in time. Oh, Felix, hang on. Felix's low vocal there as well. Oh, it's just everything and more. But like, let's go back in time so you can say you love me. Like, I'm sorry for everything that happened. Almost like you feel like you're taking a lot of the fault on your shoulders. But I feel like even in this sort of situation, it is almost like it probably does feel more so like it was on both sides. But I think that sometimes when there is that breakdown in relationships, we tend to be very hard on our own sort of self in thinking that we could have done more, you know? And it's just like, let's go back. Like, I wish I could just go back and sort of, you know, feel that love again and maybe change things and maybe things would have been different. But it's almost like ultimately, even if you could go back, it's probable that it would have just all ended up the same way again, you know? And I think it is just almost like if you were to have gone back, you would have just been prolonging that hurt longer. But just them saying like, please, let's just go back. Like, I just want to be back to that time of when we were, you know, happy and when we were in love. And oh my gosh, this song, it's like heartbreaking, isn't it? But it's just, it's got such like a fun rhythm going on that I can't help but like also be moving and grooving at the same time, which it feels wrong to, but also it feels like write to at the same time. I don't know. There's just lots of emotions going on, I feel like, in this song, and I feel like I'm all over the place right now. Sangmin, we're like stars in the sky. Sorry, these lyrics are actually unreal. Are we joking? You guys know I say this all the time. I love the stars and the moon and all of the feel of like astronomy and the galaxies and all that sort of feel in a song, like the constellations. And just the fact that we're literally comparing this love almost, you know, to the stars in the sky. Like this love shone so brightly in the sky. But ultimately, like Chan was saying in the lyrics, you know, even though it shone so brightly, now almost it has just disintegrated into that darkness of the night, you know? Like it's just almost like a ghost of what it once was. I think that is gorgeous. But now just saying with Ian, the remnants orbit the entire universe tonight. You might as well literally just take my heart out, Ian, because that is absolutely stunning. The remnants of what we once were, like all I see is that just constantly revolving in life every day, every night. Like that is all I can focus on is what we once were and wanting to be back at that point. But it is just like you can't help but constantly be stuck in that cycle of what if, you know, and having those regrets. This song is absolutely incredible. It almost feels like it's got a bit of a jazzy tone going on in this beat, you know? Oh, we collide. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Listen, I love that vibe with Chan. Oh, I love it. I do. Oh my gosh, guys, this is too good. This song is absolutely amazing. But now I sort of see where we're going with that sense of collision. Whereas I thought it was going to be like the emotions colliding, it's more like we collided. Like we collided to become one almost. And now it's almost like we've parted. And there is almost like that downfall from where we once were. Okay, so we were like colliding, almost like colliding stars in a way from what we've heard so far. And, you know, when those stars collide, it can either become brighter, I guess, or it can, again, diminish into the darkness. And I think that's sort of what's happened. But it is almost like just wanting to regain that light again, in a way, you know? Like them just saying, like, please just let's go back to when you used to call me baby. Like, I want to just be back at that place, not where we are now, like stuck at a crossroads of me wanting to be back in that place but you not feeling the same way. Oh my gosh. Let's call each other by lovely nicknames. Oh, Han, don't actually. You're going to take my heart over. Stop it. Wow. Oh, you're everything in my life. It's night and then morning and then the end. Like you're my whole entire universe ultimately. Like literally all that I think of, all that I want, all that I need in this life is just you. It's almost like I know I shouldn't necessarily expect that of you, but it's just like that's all I've come to know now, like is you. So how am I meant to go on with these mornings and nights and, you know, all of these days not having you by my side when that's all I've been used to, you know, it's all I've known at this point. Wow. Getting in the end. Oh. Honestly, these lyrics I can't get over. They may be some of my favourite lyrics that I've heard from Stray Kids. I say that all the time, I feel like, because Stray Kids just keep coming with absolute incredible music, but it's just like the thought of all of these beautiful moments. Like it is so poetic in this song. Like I can't even explain. But it's just that sense of, you know, the emotions that we shared were more intense than the sound of two planets crashing. Like that is how absolutely in love, head over heels, you know, falling in deeply that I was with you. And I thought that was reciprocated, you know, I thought we both felt the same way. And maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Who knows? Because this is like a sort of like one perspective, but it's just that sense of like how profound that is, like two planets crashing together, like the amount of almost like chaos and catastrophe and just absolute gravity that holds, and just saying like that was us, like that was how absolutely overwhelming that love was. It literally took over the whole galaxy almost. It just, oh, it's blowing my mind how good this song is. This is too good, Vinny. Listen, oh, I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I am. Felix, listen. This is so good. I can't get over it, guys. I don't even know what else to say because I'm just actually taken aback by how incredible this song is. Like, I've heard fantastic things about this one, but I just think it's so amazing, and I don't know how I haven't heard about it till now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I knew of it. I'd heard like the name in passing, of this song, but nobody's recommended this one to me. Nobody's really recommended this one to me. I only really heard more about it because Han had posted a cover on Insta, so I was like, I'll check it out. I'll check out the song, like the original, because I didn't even listen to his cover. I was like, I'm not gonna spoil it. I want to hear it for the first time like this, but I'm gonna go and listen to it after because I'm sure it's beautiful. But I just can't believe I haven't like been recommended this song yet because it's phenomenal. Ooh! It's got so many things going on in that beat, in the little rhythm section. It's so like interesting. I feel like we haven't heard anything like that from Stray Kids before, and I love it. I do. I really love this song, and I feel like if it hadn't have been for the rhythm being a bit more up tempo, I feel like it would have definitely made me feel very, very emotional. The lyrics were so powerful and so profound, but I think it was just that rhythm that really like was making me feel a little bit more of like that groove in a sense. But genuinely, when you look at the bare bones of the lyrics themselves, like it is absolutely heartbreaking, feeling such like profound feelings and that longing and wanting for that person to be in your life, that you've spent so much time with and you've given so much love. But it is almost like you're slowly drifting apart in a sense, and you are almost feeling that sense of love slowly shift, and there is that change in dynamic, and it is like, at one time you both collided, you came together, you were this beautiful picture together of what feels like love should be. But as time's gone on and as the situation's changed, it is just like you have drifted apart. And it is almost like, a few times in the song, it was, them saying, I'm sorry, like this is all sort of my fault, in a way. And I feel like it is just that sense of feeling regret maybe, or guilt in some sense, for the way that it panned out in that relationship. But I think overall it was just that sense of wanting, a resolution in a way to this whole situation, to these feelings, having these thoughts constantly playing in your mind day and night, like they kept on saying, having that person being that revolving thing for them within their orbit. It's like you just want some sort of resolution, you want some sort of answer as to where to go from here. But it is just like there is no real answer when this happens in life, I just thought this song was really beautiful. Like I was saying, all of the feelings of like the stars and the the galaxies and the night sky and everything like that, I thought was incredible. Very poetic, very romantic. I feel like a couple of times as well, we had the sort of sense of romance in the lyricism as well, which was really cool. But I think just that sense of like questioning yourself, as well, and just having that feeling of how can I change, or how can I resolve the situation. But it is just like I was saying, there is no answer, ultimately. And that is almost like a collision in and of itself, because you're colliding with almost that wall, you can't break free from what's happened. You can't change what's happened. You can't, you know, find a resolution for something when there is sort of no resolution. I just thought everything in this song, it was absolutely gorgeous. I really loved it, and honestly, I am definitely going to be adding this one to the playlist because it is phenomenal. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, like I said, make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. While you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.